In this video, I will show you how to get 10 quick, easy, and very feminine poses without ever using the word pose.
My name is Anthony Lawrence, and I've been a photographer for over 30 years. For a number of years, I was a certified professional photographer. I taught photography at a local college, and in 2010, I wrote a book on photography. And although technology has progressed, the basics are still the same. With all this experience, I am confident that even seasoned photographers will pick up a few pointers in each session. Now, let's get started.
We will start with the basic premise. Men forward, woman backward. No, it has nothing to do with being sexist. But now you will remember this easy concept. So, what does that mean? Let's start. And we're doing with the first pose, which is the basis for all other poses. Once you get this right, I'm telling you, the rest is just piece of cake. So watch this. We take the female, all right, place the one leg that's closest to the camera forward, bend the knee. Obviously, high heels already make this easier. Then we turn a little bit at about 45, not quite. Put one hand higher than the other. Do not put it like this, okay? So it doesn't compete with the face. Put it on a hip like that. And then look what happens when you take this hand higher than this one. And this one a little bit lower, just in the back even. This shoulder automatically goes up. Then you ask her to just turn your head a little bit towards the shoulder and eyes into the camera. And notice you already have a very good pose. And just in it by itself, this gives you pose number one. So let's go immediately into pose number two. And we'll do it a sitting position, because in fact, when you're going to be doing these, you will be doing a lot of what? Standing and sitting poses. So let's just get those two over with, because those two will be the basis of all your other poses. So let me get a chair. So let's just go right into position number two, or pose number two. And we have a chair, and you ask her to sit right on the edge, all right? And one cheek almost hanging almost off. The leg closest to the rim of a chair, put it behind this leg, right? And kick these feet way back as far as you can. There you go. Now, notice when you do this, you notice I didn't say I'm posing you or anything. I just ask her to sit properly. So the first thing that happens in a case like that, in order for her to keep balance, she almost literally has to what? Lean this one, and the shoulder automatically falls up, which is what you want to do. Take this hand and put it way back. Again, you don't want it like this. You want it so you shoot to the edge. Don't want to take anything out of the face. This one's back here. Okay, chin to the shoulder. All right, good. Eyes, remember, with the female, if it bends, bend it. That's another rule that you want to keep. So there you go. You have it all set. And next thing you know, eyes in there. Ask her to smile a little bit. Bang. And you have pose number two, just like that. Let's go into pose number three, using the same pose. So here's the chair. Notice though, you stand at a 45-degree angle, just like that. Very good. Hands, notice how that hand is not showing. Lean on the right foot and bring this foot forward. Point. I know you can't see it. When you do that, even if it's hidden, the subject goes into the right position. Chin over the shoulder slightly, eyes right in the same position. You want something different? Go ahead. Ask her to lean with elbows on the edge of the chair, with both elbows. Make them hands into the fists and move, kick back a little bit so you're leaning forward a little bit more, and put these under now just like that. Make this you're not shooting into the palm. Okay, this front. Okay, there you go. Cup him. Completely cup him, both hands. Both hands, and now ask her to put him under the chin and lean on it. That's it. Make the cups. Cup them up, both, and separate them. Now lean down. Lean down. You can lean down all the way, just like that. And you have another pose. Notice though, we're in the same little corner. And that's the reason I'm doing it on purpose, just to prove to you how easy it is to get those poses. So we bring in another if you will, opposing helper. And all you ask her to do is just sit there again, move a little bit forward, come forward, there you go. Now, lean back a little bit more. Again, chin over the shoulder, eyes into the camera, and a little bit smile. Notice, and you have all of a sudden another pose. It's that easy. Another quick pose, look at this. We're using the same chair we've had before, same area corner, just to give it a little bit of variety of poses. And you put your feet a little bit in more and kick them out like that. A little bit more. Wonderful. Turn your head again over the other shoulder. Okay, eyes into the camera. All right, and a little smile. And bang, you have another pose. Just like that. Same corner without any difficulty at all. And we just keep on doing it, using the basis that we've had determined a little bit earlier as to what constitutes a great female pose. Let's try a different pose. Same area, a different posing element. And notice, have her just sitting relaxed, very feminine pose, leaning forward, just on an ottoman, legs in again, because she's got to balance herself, but you're giving her a little bit of a different angle of view. A little bit more down, chin down, eyes into the camera, and now you have still another pose. See how you can bang them out one after another, and now you have another pose. It's that simple. Great. Try another pose in the same area. Remember, we're using the same principles, except we are varying the female position. Any position that will enhance the femininity of the female, you want to go for it. And just because I came up with these particular poses, there's nothing stopping you using the environment to your advantage and coming up with the same or different poses, but taking advantage of what we've covered a little bit earlier, which is what? Females forward, males backwards. If it bends, bend it. Lower the shoulder a little bit, your left shoulder. Turn the chin towards the other shoulder, which is the right shoulder. Chin down slightly, looking right into the camera. Remember, you do these poses, these are full length. In this day and age, you can always make a full length, crop it a little bit, make it close up, 3/4 shot, and already you have a variation in 2 different exposures just on the same pose. Isn't that amazing? Indeed, you're coming up with a lot more pictures than you ever had imagined. Let's try another variation of a shot. Same corner, same piece of furniture, but just the different position of a female. And notice everything about her at this point is what? Bends. Remember, you bend it. And notice how quickly you gave an individual or a subject a different pose. Just keep on at it and you will succeed. And minimize anything that will distract from the face, and you have another pose. I promised you 2 poses that I'll show you that females kind of like them, but you shouldn't really do them. One of these poses has to do is they're standing perfectly. Look at even right now. See, she's doing it very well. But next thing you will know, she's going to fold her hands and says, take a picture like this for me. And notice what that does. It's a standoffish. You don't want to take females just like with the males. These folded hands poses just do not enhance the femininity. However, if they want it, fine, do it, but keep everything minimum, just as the way she has it right now. Another pose that you want to avoid, notice how she's sitting here. And a lot of women actually kind of like this pose. However, if you notice though, crossing the legs at the knees does not make it sensuous. The other way that we've had a little bit earlier, where you cross the legs at what? At the ankles, makes it a little bit more feminine. Let's go back to the other one just to show you this way. So move forward to the edge. Okay, all the way to the edge. Very good, very good. Now take it off the knee, cross it at your ankles. Wonderful. Put that hand back on the hip a little bit, just like that. All right, lean a little bit more. All right, Lean a little bit more. That's right. I want you to lean back so you're looking, so this shoulder, your right shoulder is higher. Okay, lean back a little bit. There you go. See how much more feminine that is compared to the other one? That's the reason why you don't want to use the one with the Clustrex. Your job is to make an enhanced version of the individuals. Try and imagine it as how they would like to see them. The more choices you give them, the more they'll appreciate your efforts, and the more they'll think of you as an individual who knows what you are doing. Next, I'll give you all 10 different poses of couples. Same situation, same area, one next to the other. We've managed to do all these pictures, for example, in just this one little corner. Just think the possibilities when you have an open environment and you can go beyond the corner. Remember the principle of men forward, woman backward. If it bends on a female, bend it. With men, the other way around. Straight and square. Let's see what we can do in the next video showing you how to pose couples.